I'm trying to find a way to come back down to just a calm place. We are recording, but we just had a very good debate about something we probably gonna talk about later, just not now, man. I'm sitting with my guy Tae Wall.
Yep, facts.
What's happening?
Man, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Shout out to DJ Pest, man, having me on the interview, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right to the shits, man. How long have you been making music?
Man, I started writing at like 10, and then like I'm gonna say like middle school, it started getting a little bit more, but then like high school it started really taking off. So I say it's been a good 20.
Coming from where where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So coming from Cleveland, Ohio, getting into rap and taking it more serious, was it somebody in your community, somebody you were seeing that you know that was giving you some sort of inspiration?
Yeah, my oldest brother, he the one that really got me writing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I had met Bone Thugs and Harmony real early too. It was like I was like 7 years old when I met them. So from seeing them on TV to seeing them in person at a local Toys R Us, that was like the best thing that ever happened to me. You feel me?
A group like that, do they stay where, so did you see them a lot, or did you know about them being
I mean, they were on. So it was like you would see them periodically sliding through the city, or just like you'll see normal rappers now, like you'll see them every now and then. But no, I didn't see them all the time, but maybe like every 5 years I see them though, like every 3 years, like you would catch one of them floating around, or never see all of them together though, type thing.
Yeah. So at what point, you making music in high school and you taking it serious?
Yeah.
When did you feel like you was making it? Like this is a good decision I'm cooking right now.
I didn't feel like I was really getting to it though, like really making it until after I got kicked out of college. Like so when I was like 20, 21, that's when everything started like really taking off. You know what I mean? Like I was doing local shows around the neighborhood and in the hood, you know what I'm saying, in the inner city of Cleveland, just going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I had a group at that time called CTS, Cleveland Trendsetters, me, my boy Max Spit, P.O., RP, like shout out to them by the way. But yeah, that's how it kind of came like that for real.
When you was on tour originally, you were in a group.
Well, that was when I was younger. Like when it first started getting off the ground for real. I ain't start touring till later on. You feel me? Like 6-7 years later. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, at that time I was just doing local shows around different cities, you know what I'm saying, different states. Like I've been moving. I was moving, like, you know what I mean? Had a nice little squad at the time.
Yeah.
You know, as you go, people come and people leave. You know, your team always kind of change up until you find you a solid medium, and you could just run with that, you know what I mean? So
what's the best part about touring?
I think just the traveling, the experience, and meeting different people.
I'm always gonna ask this question.
No, that's sweet.
What's the worst part about traveling? Touring, I'm sorry.
The worst part about touring, probably if you're driving, that's probably the worst part. I don't really think there's nothing really bad about touring for real. If you like to be out and experience different people, different cultures, you feel me? I don't really think there's no negative about it. I don't know. I haven't really. That's probably the worst thing, like not getting enough sleep or something like that. But no, or not eating right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You might be eating Whataburger for every 2 days, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it goes or you might be staying in a motel. You feel me? Like I done been in all that. My car, motels, I done did everything you could think a rapper have done, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as savage shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hear a lot of debates about when you're performing and you're on tour and you're doing a lot of shows, how some artists will rap over their vocals and then some artists will just, perform over their instrumental.
Right.
Where is your viewpoint on that?
Well, last night I rap without the vocals. So I feel like that's what separates me from other artists for real. I still keep that hip hop element in my music. Like I rap without the vocals to let you know I do my music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people rap with their vocals because they don't know their music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some people they know their music but they don't like how they sound. You feel me? It's just practicing. You know what I'm saying? It's just going over your style and your sound and how you want to perfect it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the better MCs, like the best rappers, they rap without their vocals. Like Jay, that's why I'm saying I'm trying to reach to that platform. Like Kendrick, all the way, everybody you name raps like that. Like how I was doing what I do last night. That's what people do. You feel me? So, and people can hear you better. They'll feel your energy more. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he real. Like this, he's solid. Like that shit I felt that. You know what I mean? You can't really feel it if it's you got the voice. You know what I'm saying? You can't really fit it. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna go ahead and agree.
Yeah.
What makes you different from other artists?
That I'm able to. I'm one of them artists that's able to like connect with the older artists, the ones that did it before us. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to do music with them and still do music with the artists that's in my generation or younger. And I don't really curse in my music. You feel me? So like I could do a whole album without cursing and it'd just be dope. You know
why don't you cuss in your music? Like, what's your decision?
For real, I don't cuss in my music because a lot of older people like my music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of older crowd like my music, and my parents are older, so I want them to be comfortable with what I'm doing.
Was it always like this? Or?
Yeah, I always been like that. Like I got my ratchet tracks, where it's like that. But like when I'm like really putting out a single and stuff like that, or like I don't really be no cursing in it. Like I just kind of keep it really clean, and for the kids, just so the kids can sing along to it and don't feel like it's inappropriate, or their parents don't feel like that. You know what I mean? So
when you're making music, what's the audience that you want to grow in? What category of artists do you want to grow in when you're making music? Like, do you want to make music for the club? Do you want to make music for people to listen to forever?
I'm kind of like Drake. Like, I make music for the club, but I might not be there. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I make music for the club, but then I make music for the down-to-earth dude. The dude that just he got a normal lifestyle. He work a job. He take care of his family, or, he probably broke today, but then he get paid Friday. You know what I'm saying? I still rap for the normal dude who ain't wearing designer shoes, or who can't afford the raw Jordans. You know what I'm saying? I still keep it urban, you feel me, low, still for the streets, you know what I mean? In my way. You know what I mean?
But you also, I was listening to some of your music when we was on the photo shoot. Yeah. I found out that you produce.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so talk about that. When did you start producing your own music?
I started producing like summer 2007. Summer 2007, I started producing. And I started producing because I got tired of people making my beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got tired of waiting on the producer to make my beats. So I was just like, I'm about to download Fruity Loops myself. You know what I'm saying?
Do you still use Fruity Loops?
Yes.
Yeah?
Fruity Loops is the king, is everybody, it's the gateway.
Yeah.
It's the gateway for real.
When you're producing, will you make music where you're not in that much control? Will you hop on somebody else's?
Oh yeah, I love I love working with other producers and other artists. Yes, definitely. I mean, I started off not making my own beats, so of course I was using other people's beats. You know what I'm saying? Other producer beats. But then once I got dope, I'm like, I'm gonna shop when I want to. Mm-hmm. So now, like, I got a record called Grimy Season. The guy that just made that Meek Mill, what's that called? That track y'all was just playing?
Dreams and Nightmares.
The guy who made that beat made the beat for me. It's called Grimy Season. It's coming out later on, probably in the winter.
Yeah.
Later on, yeah.
Now you've been touring.
Yeah.
So talk about that. You're like, you've been touring with actual official artists.
Yeah.
So how did you get on that circuit?
Basically, I had a plug. My best friend, my dude Max Spit, he knew a homegirl, and the homegirl knew a member from 2 Live Crew. One of the 2 Live Crew members happened to be living in Cleveland, and we just kind of like clicked up, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't really speak too much for real. And then like a year later, I started taking off doing my own thing in like New York SOBs. I'm doing my own thing. He reached out to me, and then I had an agent at the time. My agent put it together, asked him if I can go on tour with him, and he gave my agent the tour fee, and he was like, "Yo, if y'all can do that, he can slide." And I was on tour from like June to like September for the first tour. You know what I mean? So that was my first time experiencing like the big stage, where there's 20,000 people in the crowd, and people screaming your name and all that. That was the first time I experienced that. So I was getting really good at it. So they was just like, man, let's just keep him on the road with us. Yeah. So then I met Sir Mix-a-Lot. Sir Mix-a-Lot told 2 Live Crew, like, hey, man, y'all better watch this. He's something else. Like, you know what I mean? So he started backing me. So now I got his backing. You feel me? Then I ran into Digital Underground. Got they backing now. You feel me? So all the OGs kind of just, you feel me? Even Hammer. Ran into Hammer at the hotel one night. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we was on his tour. He had a Hammer tour. We was on his tour, and I see Hammer every night. I just got used to being around these cats now. Like, I'm them now. They just got, hey, that's Tate. Let Tail take the slide through,
Yeah.
So it's like that now. So, like, the OGs just rock with me, and that's how I got on. I got on through the OGs and went through no internet posts It went through no viral moment. It was like organically how people got on back in the day. Like I love my story for that reason, bro. Like I got on like how they got on. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth. Boom. You feel me? Who hot? Yeah, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still independent, but I'm rocking, you know?
So I heard, I just heard, I'm just listening.
Yeah.
You speak of Digital Underground. You got a Shock G record that
It's Money B. Rest in peace, Shock G, though. Money B.
Oh, okay. Money B.
Money
okay.
B on there, yeah.
So
I sample, I get around the pop track. And so the guy that's on the original pop track, he's actually on the original. He's on my track now. You feel me? That I sample. So that's iconic for me. I get to live and die with that. Like,
so how do you release that though? Like you gotta be careful with this track.
Not really.
So when it's dropping?
I don't know. That's
the funny thing. Yeah.
I don't know when it's dropping, but because I got so much other material in front of it.
Yeah.
I got so much other stuff going on right now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm dropping a R&B album. You feel me? Well, it ain't really R&B, but it's a softer side of me. You feel me? It's called Heart and B. You feel me? So I'm dropping that. Then I'm dropping a couple singles. So that song probably gonna be late fall type. Maybe
fall 2023.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
I'm just making sure because I'm putting it in my calendar.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah. Like November. Yeah. Right
okay.
before Thanksgiving, I might drop that track. Yeah.
All right.
I'm feeling that.
So what else you got coming up?
I got a single about to drop called I got 2 singles about to drop for real. I got one called Hush and another one called Beast Mode. And I produced the Beast Mode record. It's dope. It's a dope track. It's a club record.
Mm-hmm.
A club record. It sound like it could be in like the white boy party movies and shit. Like it sound like that to me. You feel me? Like it's a real cool, energetic, crossover type hood still. You know what I'm saying? It's raw though. It's called Beast Mode. It's a fun track. It's more fun than anything. Okay. Yeah.
Well, listen, we got a short window because we got a debate to finish off camera. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody that want to be tapped in with you, how can they find you on social media?
Man, y'all can find me on all social medias at I am Tae Wall, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. TikTok. It's so many of them things. Goddamn.
It's hard to keep up.
It's hard to keep up. But yeah, all social media platforms. Just put it like that. All social media platforms, you can find me at I am Tae Wall. That's TaeWall.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some links in the comments below. If you're listening to this on Spotify, just
straight up,
tap in with us on social media. But he has a track. I swear, I wish we could have more time to talk about these because there's some tracks I heard I want to break down. Yeah, I want to break down, but I want to get your opinion on it first. So I'm gonna put these links down below, and y'all check them out and let us know how y'all rocking with them.
For sure, appreciate it. Shout out DJ Pest.